at the annual 2025 Scholastic Conference, running under the theme, Empowering Future Generations Through Heritage-Based Education and Innovation. And we are about to witness the conference where we come to empower the youth through the heritage, through innovations. Junior Minister of Education delivered a speech on empowering the youth through an educational system that equips leaders and prepares people not to survive but to strive in a changing world.
We speak of building a future that works for us. We speak of an education system that does not only teach us to pass, but to lead. One that values coding much as comprehension, creativity as much as compliance, maths as much as music, and problem solving as much as memorization. We seek a system that respects diverse talents and prepares us not to survive, but to lead and thrive in a fast-changing world. We talk of an economic inclusion that is not theory, but opens doors for young entrepreneurs, innovators, artists from cities to villages. An economic inclusion that funds ideas, not only institutions, where brilliant minds in a rural hut has the same shot as the one in urban areas. A system where youth are not just job seekers, but job creators, supported and trusted to shape thriving local economies.
Mr. Nyoni, answering a question on what does he say about the fact that in Zimbabwe to survive or to be employed, you need connections, he said. Honorable Zheng, ambassador of the People's Republic of China, in his presentation, he explained how the theme empowering the youth through heritage-based innovation resonates with him, and he said,
Scholastica Conference. This year's theme, Empowering Future Generations Through Heritage-Based Education and Innovation, resonates deeply. I learned a lot from previous speakers. Your insight, your thoughts really inspiring. Indeed, true progress is never about severing our roots. It's about nurturing them so that they can grow into a stronger, more inclusive future. Heritage is not just a relic of the past. It is the foundation upon which we build our future. I first extend my heartfelt gratitude to the organizers for inviting me to share Chinese story. Chinese journey of harmonizing tradition with modernization has been both challenging and transformative. I hope our my 2+ years as Chinese ambassador to Zimbabwe, I've been impressed by how closely our two countries and two peoples are connected.
Catherine Peary, the director of a digital club called She Directs, shared her words on the youth empowerment and improving digital skills. What do you think should be done to empower the future generation?
That's a very brilliant question. So I think the whole point of empowering the future generation is not just like about a one-way thing or one-sided thing. Everyone has a role to play. As She Directs, as club, I can just say we have to start from where we are and with what we have. So as a club, as She Directs, as well as an organization, we're going to start with what we have. The resources we have online there, doing more online sessions, virtual trainings, or even some physical trainings there at NAST, sharing with the rest of the National University students what we learned today and with the world at large through social media. And I invite each and every one of you to do the same. You know, for us to change and have a better generation, future generation, doesn't have to be something big. Start from where you are in your status. You know that culture, heritage is important. Share with someone. By so doing, we would have already shared that with the rest of the world and tell them that technology is not just a setback, but it's a tool that we can also use to amplify our own heritage and be proud of it and show people around to say, as Africans, this is our culture, this is our heritage, and we're not ashamed of it. Thank you.
Junior Councillor Jasper shared the importance of advocating for innovation. As we engage into innovation, let's not forget to embrace our culture.
Okay, well, first of all, I would love to introduce myself. I'm Jasper Konouya, representing the Bulawayo Junior City Council. And as an individual, I learned at Lopengula High School. Well, as a youth, I learned a lot today that since we're running under the theme of empowering future generations and youth through heritage-based curriculum and innovation, we should actually, engage in activities and embracing our cultural norms at the same time, embracing our indigenous customs at the same time, because only advocating for innovation will create a picture or an impression whereby we're living out indigenous customs. So the main key takeaway into today's conference was that as we engage into innovation and technology, let us not forget to embrace our indigenous customs, #heritage at the same time. Thank you.
Vukosi Ncube shared his major key takeaway from the scholastic conference, saying that such conferences should be done more to empower the youth.
Honorable Bukosi Ncube, representing Bulawayo Junior City Council. Okay, my key takeaway points from this scholastica conference under the theme Empowering Future Generations Through Heritage-Based Education and Innovation. I think the Minister of Education, the higher and tertiary level, and also the secondary, saw that it is imperative that we must learn more about our cultures, since the youths are now being affected by westernization and globalization. So I think this was a good mantra that was taken by the Scholastica and the ZITF. And also I'm recommending that they must also push more for these future events to come. Thank you.
The annual Scholastic Conference 2025, running under the theme Empowering Future Generation Through Heritage and Education and Innovation, was successful with ministers, councillors, and the youth in presence. Reporting for MTBC News, Tando Sizwe.